Hey guys, this is Pixel Spank. We're playing OMGZ or OMGZ, depending on your...
We're English, we don't say Z.
Yeah. It's weird. When I think zombie, I think Z, but then it depends what I'm saying. So if I say World War Z, it's always World War Z. Because World War Z sounds like a B movie, whereas World War Z sounds awesome.
Incidentally, I thought World War Z was atrocious. It's one of the least favourite films that I've seen.
Oh yeah, the film, rubbish. Book, excellent. Audiobook's the way to go. It's got like a proper voice. It's like an audio play, and I think it's actually longer than the book. It's like the definitive version. Right, onto the game. So technically this is a review. I will say this now, we are reviewing this game. Okay?
Getting in the mood for it by giving a review about related subjects.
That's it, yeah. We're thinking zombies. So, because we're professionals, I've played this and he hasn't. So you're going to get a developed opinion and a first impression. You don't get that in most reviews. You get actual help.
So first impression is that I don't understand why everything is either grey or blood.
Yes, it's quite stylish. Stylistic is the word I wanted there.
The red, because presumably the ambulance would be somewhat red.
Yeah.
But they've only coloured the blood.
Yeah, it's Tarantino-esque is what it is.
Yeah. Or Danganronpa, if you've seen that.
There you go. There you go. Reviewers love that game. So, I know what you're thinking. The idea is to shoot all the zombies, right? That's not the idea. We've only got 4 bullets. It's all about chain reactions. You have to shoot a zombie and then hope their death will cause other deaths. Now, these are police officers. You shoot them, they'll die. They'll shoot like 1 or 2 bullets. These guys, army, they've got automatic weapons. They'll do a burst fire. And there's also, if they're near other enemies, they die. So I'm going to go for this guy. All right. Bit of chain reaction there. Things are happening.
Yeah.
Not great, not terrible.
It's interesting that there are no actual civilians here.
All zombies. This is just, you're the last cop in the world.
I mean, everyone here is either a cop or military.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Which would make sense if we're on a military base, but we've got sci-fi comics.
Yep. Toys, games, ectables.
Collectibles? When I first saw it, I thought it said vegetables.
Toys, games, and vegetables. We do great on toys and games. We don't sell many vegetables. It's really killing our business. So we'll take 2 off of the score for that.
Yeah. On what grade are we doing?
Are
we doing it on kind of like a regular 10 or 5? Or are we gonna...
Well, I have this joke system where I give every score, every game a rating, but I never tell anyone what that rating's have. So they have to see a lot of reviews before they get a rough idea of the of the games I'm rating. So that was awful. I got 20%. This is one of the higher up missions.
I can't imagine that there's much. It seems quite hard to actually kind of steal it. It seems very potluck.
I picked a really bad one there because all those zombies, all they did was shoot. These ones here, right? These are regular zombies. They explode.
Oh.
So they'll explode. No, sorry. They turn into acid. And the acid will kill others. These shoot like shockers out. And every different type of zombie will do something different, basically. That's what I'm trying to get at.
So have they evolved to do this as a defense mechanism, or?
Well, it's a good question. My usual assumption would be it's how they died, but I don't know how you turn into a zombie due to acid, or at least not that kind of acid. I was aiming for that barrel, I missed.
I mean, are we talking, like a strong acid here, or?
Well, it's strong enough to melt them as they step in the puddle, similar to the lava from the film Volcano.
Does the acid disassociate completely?
No, knock a point off for that.
Okay.
At the end of the video, I'm going to ask you for a tally, and you're going to tell me, well, at different points you gave...
-3 right now. So you should have told me that, because now I will keep counting.
Good. At different points through the video, you seem to give it percentages, points, thumbs up, gold stars. I don't know what you were going for. So this was originally released as, I think, a PS Mini. Do you know what that is?
No.
Exactly. No, it's a PlayStation Mini was kind of like the PlayStation equivalent of the App Store. It was like very small games that were all awful. Like, genuinely, like some of the...
Every PSP game ever was, you mean?
Pretty much, yes.
I owned a PSP.
Yeah.
I could play, I think, 9 different consoles on it after I was done hacking it.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever played a PSP game on it.
No. Okay, right. This is tricky. They're all kind of spread out now.
So that is one hell of a Charnel house at the top of the screen.
Huh. So that's what that word means. See, the thing is, I think that's actually a floor. So that's just bodies on the floor. That's quarantine zone. That explains it. I'm doing awful.
What we need right now is a man to pose behind these zombies while making a pained expression. the ones with their backsides hanging out at me.
Oh.
He recently got unbanned. He's now allowed to go to Magic the Gathering tournaments again.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. The picture he posted of him being unbanned, that was the best thing ever, because it's him doing the face. Then you realise there's a mirror, and his ass is genius.
Yeah, he got like a 1.5 year ban from going to Magic.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to pass the Steam controller over to you.
Okay. Deadpool.
We're reviewing it if you can use it with a Steam controller. That's the shtick. Okay. No one else will be doing that because no one can handle the damn thing.
On the diving board right now.
So
the army guys blaze away. These guys, melt into acid, was it?
Yeah. My advice would be to aim for one of the barrels because they'll explode and kill everything near them. And yeah, so I'd wait for this to play out because this looks like a very, very handsome spread here. Oh, that was pretty good. You've got sort of 2 major groups of enemies left. If you're lucky, you can nail them in 2 shots.
All 3 of his shots went down here.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Is it random or is it in the direction they're facing?
I think it's the direction they're facing.
In which case,
But I think there is a certain amount of randomness to it. I believe the police officers, theirs is like random, but it will be like north, south, east, or west. Whereas the army will be sort of random.
That didn't spread as much as I was hoping it would.
No, you need to have sort of laser eyes to be able to tell exactly how far it will spread. One of the things I really like about this game is in all the different like maps, they'll put the police officer somewhere vaguely safe. I know, the symbols are very confusing. I've been working on the assumption that the left one means retry and the right one means the menu.
I unlocked a new map for it.
Yeah, the way it unlocks the maps is sort of... have you ever been part of a terrorist cell?
Not recently.
Or any kind of cell structure?
No.
Okay, well...
I feel like if I say yes, like people might be visiting my house.
You were right to say no. You answered correctly. You have chosen wisely. No, so you do the first level, that'll unlock 3, and then those 3 will unlock 5. It's sort of like a pyramid scheme, if you will. So if you get stuck on one, you can go down a different route, and they get harder as they move across to the right, but there's only so many layouts like this, and you'll do them in different configurations down the line. It's a little bit confusing, because you can come across like a new map, but at a higher level than it should first appear at. But it keeps it fresh. The only trouble I've had so far is, this is the Steam version of the game. This is a mobile game. This is on the bus, 2 or 3 levels game.
I haven't pressed the button in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I was watching. I was thinking, it's really going on.
I'm not understanding why things are happening on so many different corners of the map. I think it's the ones the midget ones explode and then
they're mortar zombies. They shoot like artillery. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works with them. Come on, cop. The weird thing is, it felt like you killed a large number of them, but there's still a lot left. Come on, you son of a bitch.
Oh, we've got one.
Okay, that's going to get the cop. He might shoot someone. No, he did nothing.
We're done.
Yeah, that's pretty handsome. I'd say that's a pass. Yeah. It can gain 11 points for that.
11, so we're at plus
Yeah. 8. Yeah, okay, that's good.
Corpse of two halves. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking about
It's a football pitch, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. And football, not soccer. That is a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, what really annoys me about it is, right, American football. Do you know what another name for that is?
Ham egg.
I was like, fuck me, he knows. No, gridiron.
Gridiron?
Yeah, and that's a great name, gridiron.
Yeah. Okay, so that fat bastard caught fire and didn't die.
Yeah, see, sometimes zombies will have more health and you can't kill them in one shot, and it's a real dick scratch. I just realised you're not remotely safe from the zombies where you are now. they're just steps away. They just don't give a shit. Now, I'm going to step this up a dimension. There's something you probably never realised. There's actually a shop in this game. You can buy upgrades. Oh. But for the most part, you don't upgrade your character, you upgrade the zombies. So I believe this save file has a load of upgrades on just regular zombies. So they'll do like bigger explosions and have less health. You can upgrade, say, the army ones that have more shots, mortar ones to shoot higher. The only trouble is, if you pick a specific zombie, they might not be in a map and you've got very little chance. You can upgrade the gun to have more damage and more ammo.
More ammo seems useful in a game like that.
Yeah, I think the base amount of ammo you start with is 3, and here you get 4 or 5.
That seems to be mildly effective.
I'm really quite happy with just in front of the goal there, that set of legs that's just sort of upright. Yeah, if you hit that skull face there, this is the shop. So apparently I upgraded ammo, barrels, and fat zombies.
So should I be spending this money?
Go for it. Yes, I remember how the spending works. You don't choose the upgrade you want. There's just 3 separate paths, and each money spent will upgrade one of those in a set pattern. Try and figure out what those symbols mean.
Well, I'm guessing the first one is going to be what's the word I'm looking for? Area of effect. The second one will be the actual damage inflicted, and the third would be the number of them.
See, that's good, because I saw the first symbol and I was like, that's an explosion symbol. I know that. But then the next one in my head means force, but area of effect would make more sense, and then that's the middle one's damage, and then number. Yeah, you got that spot on. Give it 3 stars for that.
Oh, okay, so plus 11.
I thought it was plus 8 and 3 stars.
Oh yeah, plus 8 and 3 stars.
Don't think there's some logical conversion to these things.
Look, good barrels. This is barrels. Okay.
You're on the angel's head. You've done well. You've done very well.
That one particular cop.
Is it still it's still going? Okay, yes.
What the fuck is this?
It's a mass grave. Got anything to say about a mass grave? See rogue harvest. Incriminating evidence.
No, we're meant to be doing reviews of this.
Yes,
we can't tar it with that brush.
Yes. So we've reviewed the gameplay mostly. Graphics, black and white with the hint of red. Do you like that? Does it work for you?
It doesn't do it for me.
Would it do it if it was a bit higher fidelity?
Yes, it would.
Yeah, see, it would for me too. It's a little bit rocky now. On a PS Mini, I get it, but if they'd have made it more like these bits here, then it would have been even better. Music, sound design, what do you think of that?
Well, there's no music in game.
There's a little bit. Actually, no, there is actually none in game. There's some in the menus, isn't there?
Like the main menu music, it's menu music. There's nothing special to it, and then in game it's just grunts.
Yeah, the sound effects. They're generic, aren't they? Look at the size of that leg. It's huge.
I just fell in half. I was hoping to do something interesting. Whoops.
So we covered graphics, sound, gameplay, value for money. I got this for free. It's great value.
Yeah, fantastic. We didn't actually check how much this game costs.
I suspect a good majority of people who have played this never bought it because it was available on PlayStation Plus at one point, but it was back when no one had PlayStation Plus, so 50-50.
So what value would you attribute to this game?
I would pay £1.
I think £1 is a good value.
If I saw this on sale for £1, I'd say, yeah, pick it up. It's good for, between things. Like, you're getting ready to go out, you got on ready too early, you're waiting for your missus to finish doing her hair.
Or your mister. We don't discriminate.
Yeah.
Maybe you do, I don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, my husband doesn't take that long to do his hair, is the issue. My wife, on the other hand, takes forever. Yeah, and you haven't got time to play a proper game. You can turn this on because you don't give a shit about I could flip the switch right now. I wouldn't care less. Couldn't care less. It'd be great if I could actually do that, but this is a PC and that wouldn't work. So value about £1-2, I would say. Or if you can get it for free, do that. Definitely do that. But don't steal it.
No, don't steal it.
Can't be doing that.
I think the zombies burned for longer after my upgrade.
Yes. Did you just restart this level?
Yeah.
That did happen.
99%.
I thought I imagined it.
I was disappointed with myself.
There are very long motorcycles in the top right corner.
Yes, they are.
They're about as long as the cab of the truck. And the Humvee.
I feel like I've done better this time. That's a very... Yeah. Perspective seems a bit askew with most of these. God, I'm starting to sound like an art critic. This coming from someone who can barely draw a stick figure.
I'm really more of a landscape artist in that I'm a gardener. Come on, you can.
The lightning got missed.
Yeah. Well, I think that'll about do. What would you rate this overall?
I mean, so far it's got 8 points and 3 stars.
Yeah, so 8.3 stars is what that amounts to.
Personally, I would give it about 1.7 out of 3.
1.7 out of 3. Yes, I would agree with that. So
prime number is that sufficiently vague?
So our total rating is it's 8 and 3 stars. 8 and 3 stars over like a fraction 1.7 and a third. that's the rating.
So 1.7. So okay, so
every future review on this channel will use that as the basis.
So is it 1.7? So 1.7 out of 3. So what's the percentage there?
It's just over half, isn't it?
Just over half. So
numbers are dumb.
So we're roughly giving this game 4.3 plus 1.6 stars, 1.7 stars.
Yeah. I don't know where you're trying to account stars to numbers. Stars are their own thing.
Of course, you can't mix units of measurement.
No. It's a bit like one of those Top Gear power laps or leaderboards where they have the time and then they have like just a few other words like moist or damp or hot. It doesn't really mean anything. Well, thanks for watching.